Hey everyone, Magnamuna here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Epic Battle Fantasy V. This is going to be the attempt at taking down this guy from start to finish on Epic mode. I have been dreading this. I caught each and every one of these guys off screen, and you saw me perform the catch successfully, so I may not necessarily go for the catch on all of these guys. Catching them would make the fight's a bit easier, and Phase 3, I've got a pretty good strat down for what I need to actually catch him, so he's not that resistant to catch. I would say Phase 4, try to get him below half health, get some statuses on him, and weaken those stats, and you should be good with Anna here. Anyways, the characters, I got NoLegs with his traditional ice cream sandwich, army helmet because random med techs do help. This helps him with more buff skills and gives him a better chance at landing those debuffs, such as the crossbone pin, very helpful on some of these phases. I just have some standard, instant death, stun resist. If you can, I'd recommend for wave 4, the final wave, get some dispel resistance on your main characters. I've leveled up, I leveled up Iron Tusk to the maximum because the first phase is very weak to bomb, and I tend to want to stick with bomb throughout the entire fight, Anna being the primary DPS, though Matt can get on the action too with the Devil's Pitchfork because I believe after wave 1, everyone is weak to fire from there on, so if Matt is your primary DPS, I would recommend maxing out the Inferno and just going nuts on him. Have somebody be able to dry out the foes because that'll increase your fire damage, and then just have Matt go all out, and you should be fine. Lance is just being Lance. I actually used him with Virus in the previous attempt that I did, the 4-minute report coming in there. This helps him stick it on, and this is just there because it's there. Flares don't really matter much. Anna can go for the catch on Phase 4 with these two helping her out. This also gives her that Dispel immunity, very good so that she can't get cheaply offed. Battle Paint helps her. I would love if I could have upgraded this so that that would give me the Brave status a bit more often. Camo Skirt and Iron Tusk for increasing power of bomb damage, and Pocket Watch because Pocket Watch is amazing, Haste is amazing, try to get Haste going on all your characters whenever you can, and I don't have full SP as you can see down below, but I had enough to make it through all these fights. I didn't really have to summon all that much. Okay, I'm not going to have any music playing this time, if only because I had to listen to it for the past 2 hours and whatnot. Let's get this going. So I'm not going to be my usual, ho-ho-ho-ho-ho demeanor because I'm playing full serious time. Very first things first, get all of your defensive buffs up. This cat is all of them in particular are pretty annoying. I won't lie, I kind of wish I would have put the revive skill on NoLegs rather than Natalie, but I'm going to need every edge I can get here. Let's see here. The very first move is instrumental because, it's just very instrumental. Yeah, I can go ahead and... Can I weaken you? No, I can't. But I did scan all these enemies prior. If anything, it might be worth it to stick an evasion debuff on these guys at all times. Because 80%, these guys have absolutely no evasion debuff resist. With a maxed out bow, Anna can sometimes whack them upside the head, get a little bit extra stagger going. They do not counterattack your counterattacks, thank God. Because waves 2 and 3 will counterattack your attacks very frequently, and it is just, it's horrible. It ain't fun. So we'll go ahead and get that going. Let's go ahead and get Temper over on Natalie here. Natalie, of course, is our primary DPS. These guys have a pretty big aversion to Earth, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to use limit breaks all that well with Anna. But what I will be able to use is bomb damage, because look at that. Oh. I would be very careful as well doing a rushdown strat, because what'll end up happening is when he's going to give a tell to go into his buffing phase, all 4 of them have a buffing phase, they get really annoying with how they do it. And yeah, let me see here. What do I want to do? I'm going to play this safe and go right for the defense because I am afraid. I am very afraid. Alright, so those are bomb elemental attacks, so Anna and NoLegs there are really good at keeping those down. One other reason I just absolutely love that Dispel trick is just because, dear God, it makes everything so much easier. We'll get some dry going on him. I am going to go for the throat. Anna, please take this lovely haste buff, and please kill him. Getting there. So as you can see here, look how much this hurts. That pencil hurts, and the lower he gets, I believe it's when he hits health gates of sorts, he will end up just getting loads and loads of... Look at that damage. Good lord. Yeah! It's not very fun. Alright, so now NoLegs needs to get... I want to say NoLegs needs to get him up, but quite honestly, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, let's just go ahead and bomb him, get into the next wave. There we are. One good tip I can give you, this spell can be your best friend when timed properly. So now at this point, these guys are all able to be weakened. I would highly recommend you get the weakened stat up at all times. And for me, I'm actually going to go ahead and get the... Hold up. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make my attempts to get the curse status up. Very nice. So that's 6 turns of giving him loads and loads of juicy debuffs. Off-screen, I ended up getting... Off-screen. I invested a little bit into power metal. This actually helps a lot. But you know what else helps a lot? This second phase, you can't cheese it entirely, but when he gets really up there, consider dropping a invisible status on all your party members, because he does nothing but physical attacks, which is insurmountable. Insurmountably useful. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to... Let's go power metal. That'll get him some small healing. Now, unfortunately, these guys love to counter everything you throw at them. And I believe... Yeah. Ouch. Ah! Alright, we're going to have some haste going here. Very nice. Once again, apologies for no music, but I've been listening to this for the past 2.5 hours. Alright, we got the weakened status up. Thank you for not killing me. Let's go ahead and stagger him. I'm going to go ahead and get... Let's do this. Go ahead and burn a coffee on him. I have plenty of coffee to get through the fight, thankfully. What I would highly recommend... NoLegs. Do you have it? Ah, you got disabled. We could fix that. We're not barbarians. We have technology. And by that I mean Apple cores. Alright, so there we go. So those will last us a good turn or so. As you can see, the buffs are doing their work. And it's still very nice and healthy. At this point, let's see. Get that up there. I wish I had a secondary haste to go around, because NoLegs would love that. We're going to go ahead and get him dried out. Get him basically to get him prepped. And I believe I'm going to... Yeah, we still have a turn, so we're good on that. I'm going to go ahead and get... I would love a two-turn stagger right now with Lance, because that would just set me up instrumentally. I'll be fine for right now. Let's just focus on... 76, 69. Yeah, I'll burn a worm here just to get that evasion debuff, because I do not want him having... I don't want him getting extremely lucky dodges. Alright, he's going into his buff phase. He's going into his buff phase, very annoying. Why are the foes still here? You can't win without me, huh? That's right, we can't win without you. Oh, that is a beautiful meta pack. It's not a full heal, but it is beautiful to get that, you know, pretty much ridiculously quick. Alright, Matt, please go ahead and reapply the defensive buffs. Please go ahead and reapply our evasion. He's got really good accuracy, which sucks, but any big bit of evasion advantage I can get from that is just beautiful and helpful. At this point, we can go ahead and dispel him. 31,000, not too bad. He's not weak to bomb anymore, which is kind of dumb, but we'll get through it just fine. And I think I'm going to go... Yep, let's go ahead and get a bless going. We're doing pretty good in this wave, but remember the Creo. Remember the age-old credo of any RPG you play. At any point in these fights, anything that can go wrong likely will. Alright, let's go ahead and get temper up on Matt because I would like him to join us in the DPS destruction. I will go ahead and encore Matthew because I would love for him to join us in the DPS destruction. I wish I had access to dry right now, but I do not. So, one good news is I could go for the poison damage on him. Really nice. In fact, let's get some poison shred going. He will go for the counter. We have some good defense up. Oh, we got the stagger. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and bless myself. So we have the brave status, we have the stagger status. If I had a stack of both good and bad luck, I would have a chance of getting a triple critical hit to go off. I would love for that, but we're just going to go for the cleaver and hopefully get out of this wave. Yeah, we're going to be out of this wave. Beautiful. So there's a perfect application of Anna's RNG stagger just stacking up beautifully. That worked great. And now for wave 3. This man is where it starts getting very hard to upkeep everything. And I mean very difficult to upkeep everything. I don't know why my computer's screaming like a banshee. It's probably because, well, it's pretty hot today. It's actually hotter than usual. Alright, let's see here. He's weak to poison, fire, and holy. So one spot of good news I would highly recommend if you can. Just like before, curse, weaken, stack it on him, keep it stacked, and well, you'll be in very good shade. Alternatively, if he goes for the buff, just reduce it. NoLegs is pretty weak, so I'm going to give him a heal. I still have Natalie's limit break on standby if I really want to go all out with the healing limit breaks. What do you have, Matt? Let's see here. No, not another strat, but I was going to say go for weaken and lighten, but those don't necessarily help all that much. Alright, weak to bomb? No. But I am going to go ahead and try to stick dry on you for Matt's sake. And then I'll go ahead and haste up NoLegs because I want my magical debuff on. Debuff. I would love my magic buff up if it's on. Yes, it is. Let's go get this up. In this phase, he will mix his physical and magical attacks together. Very annoying. My throat's nice and dry. Ooh, we got another RNG haste going. That's what a lot of these fights will end up essentially boiling down to. How many times can I proc my haste? How many times can I proc this or that? As it were. Let's go ahead and give you a good stagger, my man. Not that one. Give me this one. Combo shot. So there we are. Nice shot. That took away the dry status. RIP. I was really hoping I could have comboed that. Unfortunately, we can't get a stat. We can't really get that great of a stagger. If only because while this does give stagger, the bow whack can sometimes take it off, which is mildly annoying. Alright, I have the feeling he's going to go for his buff phase here, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a good old weaken. Start getting his attack power sapped. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and do this NoLegs. Give us a good little snap. Keep us nice and healthy, buddy. Keep us nice and healthy. That attack's pretty devastating. It mainly just gives you the big old shroud status. So, in short, try to keep your eyes on the HP. That's the most important part of it. All right. So encore is up. We could go for your limit's not up anymore, but we do have fire DPS such as this. I would love to go for, you know what? I'm going to sack Anna's turn this time because she did get healed. Let us go for a eruption. Very nice. Dry status got reapplied. And then we will go for a full heal. He's got a regen buff going. God, I hate that attack so much with a passion. NoLegs, hang in there, buddy. Alright, that's up and well. How's our buffs doing? We're doing decent. One good thing you could do as well, uh, when you need filler healing, as I've probably mentioned before in the LP, that does some great work because it also gives you some stacks of good luck, and it'll heal two people at once, which is, I'm not gonna say instrumental, but really helpful. All right, so your attack is debuffed. We're doing pretty good on that front. I'm gonna go ahead and reapply this over to Anna. And Anna is going to go ahead and heal up NoLegs, give him a bless as well. And I suppose I will go ahead and give Matt a healing as well. Alright, that is good. Alright, we are in pretty good shape here. His attack's nice and debuffed. So, let's see here. I would love a 2-turn stagger. We have 1 turn of dry left. Damn. Let's see here. What do we want to do? What do I want to do? This is where it gets scary, because I would love to, continue my usual warpath, but I can't heal at the same time unless Alright. Let's do this. Let's reapply buffs, because I am very scared here. And give me... I can go with a... Can I go with it? Yeah, I can go with this. I'll go with that. We're going to get shrouded again. That's fine. Okay. Doing decently. His attack and magic defense is the most important part of this because it's down. How long until everything's off CD? Alright. Alright. Let me go ahead and buff Anna. There I go again. I'm stalling a lot because I want to enter the final wave in a good enough stretch. Go ahead and get him a weaken there. Keep that status applied. Very good dodge on the counter there. There's his most devastating move. Once his attacks and whatnot have been debuffed, these guys do seem to be a little easier to deal with. Alright, so darkness is a no-no. His attacks are good and weakened. NoLegs, please go ahead and reapply the curse. Good cat. And Matt's limit is almost charged up. I'm going to go ahead and get a fire attack going. We need to lower his health. We definitely need to lower his health and get him down because, good lord, I'm scared, but at the same time, if I don't do this, I'm not going to be able to progress in the fight. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here for 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and also re-bless you two. If Anna dies, that's fine. I'll res her and get her. There's our limit break back up. Alright, he's going for the buff. As you can see, it's very devastating, but thankfully our evasion seems to have helped. There's a crit. His magic attack has been debuffed still. His physical attack is now under the big ol' buff, so let's go ahead and break him, or attempt to. He has been blessed, but that is fine, because the Dispel takes care of all that. We have a really good opening here with the Stagger. He is weak to fire, so I think it is time to go in. Oh, he is also... Hang on. Hang on there, Jethro. Let me see here. Let's go in and debuff that. Let us come back in with NoLegs here. And let's see, what do I want to do? I would love to debuff the attack stat as well, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I will instead toss everyone a bit of munchies. Food's so fresh, how very strange. Ow. Oh, there's that attack again. That's going to hurt Lance a lot. And the stagger got him, unfortunately. Ooh. Alright, so she's all nice and healed up. Anna, please go ahead and bring our friend back. Natalie's limit break, I need to save. I'm going to go ahead and give a good old magically oversized bomb. I'd love to get stagger on him, basically. Because his defense is nice and debuffed. We have a really good chance of getting loads of damage on him. I think instead I'm going to opt for the meta pack, get everyone back up, and I think I'm going to chance this with Matt without the stagger because I need to get into the final wave. I just need to get into the final wave here before he starts overwhelming me with everything. So good luck me. Please be enough. And it's not going to be enough. It is not enough, but he is very nice and low. I'm going to take a counterattack. Lance is likely going to die here. Yup. Oh, he went for the final buff phase. Alright, Matt lives. That is fine. Oh my god, I thought that was the phase change. Oh, this is beautiful. Alright, so Lance has done his job for the most part. So I think I want to waste a turn and get him up, because then he can benefit from the buffs. Yeah, we'll do exactly that. Waste a turn, get him up. I'm going to go ahead and give Matt the okay to take us into the final wave. Alright, so this is how it's going. This is how the final wave will work. I want to get weaken on him as soon as I possibly can because that would help me immensely. I also need to be careful of... I also need to be very careful of one of the attacks this thing can do, which is Dispel, which is a massive AoE Dispel. So, with Anna and Matt in here, they cannot be dispelled due to their gear. So let's go ahead and get things started here. This is the final wave. Alright, so everyone's buffed up. Everyone's ready to go. And as you can see, he can be dried. He can be virused. He can be burned. He can be staggered. He can be heavied and winded. The heavy and light status really doesn't help much outside of capturing, just because as you see here, he's immune to earth and wind. So at this stage, I would say I really only have one thing left to even try, and that would be to try and get Weaken to stick on him. The good news, Glaurung will not counterattack. Alright, we got Weaken to stick. Very nice. Glaurung does not counterattack whatsoever, which is an absolute beauty. Good lord, we have another attack up. Alright, so let's just keep going. Please, Natalie, Anna, please, for the love of God, stick this man with Weaken. That will not do. That will not do. NoLegs, please what do I want? Yeah, please, fast forward here. We need to get that Weaken up onto this thing ASAP. Like, I want 8 stacks at all times. God damn it. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up. I would highly prefer 8 stacks if I can. If he goes into a buff phase, then we're going to be in trouble here. The lower health he gets, that attack will bring us down even more than usual. Alright, let's see here. Blessed Barrage. Our other iota to get this to roll well is Firecrackers. We have a 50% chance of getting it to work, as you see here. So, I'd say please be lucky, but I don't account for anything like that. So, here we go. We got the good luck status up, though, so let's go ahead and get Weaken on there. Once you have good luck up, you get a pretty nice modifier for having that up and active at all times, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and reapply the accuracy bonus to Natalie here just to help her out. That AoE charge is really easy to dodge, thankfully. Once you keep your buffs up, as you see here, like, again, Weaken is your best friend. We have good luck, and I would love to see if I could get Curse on this guy. I'm gonna take a chance. Let's see if we can get it. Beautiful. All right, we have loads of that going on him, which is beautiful. If he ends up trying to... We have loads of stuff at our disposal now, so this should be a nice and juicy wave for us. Let's see here. I'm going to need Evasion up soon. I want to buff NoLegs' HP because he is prone to getting one shot here. I have this, which is great for emergency, so I want to keep it as an option for right now. I don't have enough SP to cast both, so I have to choose carefully what I find most important to me. Gonna go ahead and stick Dry on this guy. Now, he does take 50% less damage from fire, but getting dry on there is far more important. Let's see here. What else can we stick on him? I'd love to get a poison on him as well, but I don't have a good poison damaging move. He's weak to wind, but I could stick light on him for the hell of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick light on him for the catch. It also debuffs magic defense by 5%. All right, he's going into his buff phase, I believe. That was a very lucky dodge. Very lucky dodge. All right, so his defenses and everything are starting to get debuffed, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and get another dry going. I'm going to go ahead and get a bomb going. Very nice. Get me another bomb going. I think this is the catch. I'm going to go ahead and give an encore to Anna. And we have a lot of statuses on him. I want to say this is enough. With all of our might, can we catch him tonight? Not just yet. Ouch. NoLegs is a dead man. Alright, he's in his buff phase. He's in his buff phase. That attack is very deadly, as you can see here. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Alright, so we're in a bit of a pickle, because he also has good luck, which means he has a much lower chance of getting... This protects him from instant death, which I get. Let's see here. I definitely want to get Anna back up. We need her up. I would love to get all my party members back up. I would love to get all my party members back up if I could. In fact, I think that is a swell idea. We'll go ahead and get NoLegs back up. And at times like this, we're going to go ahead and abuse... We're going to go ahead and abuse our ever-powerful auto-revive. He does not get 2 turns, thank God. We're going to let the status effects do their work. There we go. We got him a little bit more debuffed and defended. Can we get a Dispel on him, I wonder? Yeah, we got to get a Dispel on him. So there's that. Weaken and that will continue to do their work. Let's see here. If I could get good luck, if I could get bad luck back on him, that'd be great. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, we're going for the catch. I have enough for this. We're going for the catch. We are getting this guy caught. We are getting this guy caught. Alright, so give me a summon to debuff his stuff by 80. There we go. You give me a stagger. This is a guaranteed stagger. That is a guaranteed stagger. Good luck, bad luck. I have 2 things ready. With all of our might, can we catch him tonight? Yes! And that is the game. We've got him. And I caught him on camera this time, too. So there you go. Full fight of the library boss on Epic. Matt, I'm sorry, but your sacrifice was worthy. It's not like you get XP anyways. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I don't know if this will go up before or after in the LP. I might even just say screw it and upload it now at the time of this recording, or maybe I'll wait a few days, get to a decent part in the upload schedule where I say I want to go to the library and do it now. So if you see this ahead of time in the LP further back, then just know that we have him now. I'll never trust paper again. Can this happen anywhere? My fortress is full of blueprints and tanks for other machines. I better phone the troops who command to burn everything. That was some very interesting magic. I wonder if there's a way for us to use a spell like this. No thanks. I've seen enough for today. So we may now finally utilize the paper fan and the pixel glasses flare. Oh! Yeah. And we may finally use Art Attack. Absolutely excellent. And this time I didn't even use my chili pepper that I thought that I had to in the stuff. In any case, thanks so much for watching, guys. This is Ragmoon signing out. You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the LP proper. See you later. Take it easy. Oh, I'm glad I'm done with this fight.